Hey guys, welcome back. This video is for anybody that had problems in the last video because the version of XAMPP they were using is different to the one that I was using. If you didn't have problems in the last video and everything worked fine, you can go ahead and skip this lecture. So some of you will notice your XAMPP might look a little bit different to mine, and the reason might be that you're using XAMPP VM. And what XAMPP VM is it's a new version of XAMPP for Macs. Well, at the time of recording this, it's only available for Macs, but of course it might be available for Windows and Linux further down the line, but at the moment it's only available for Mac. And if you do have a new one, I'm just going to show you what you need to do and what kind of differences there are. It's not a whole lot different, but you still go ahead and drag that into the applications folder just like we did before. Okay, I've already done it, so I'm not going to drag it in there again. But when you start XAMPP, you're going to see this. And all you need to do is go ahead and click Start. Okay, so you click and start. We did click start on the last version of XAMPP 2 that you probably saw in the last video, but that's fine. So click start on that, and this will start the XAMPP server. Just let it do its thing. It's still not green yet, so you know it's not done. So wait until that little light turns green, and then click the Services tab right here, and you'll see these three here. And this is exactly like we saw in the other version of XAMPP. All you need to do is make sure that MySQL and Apache are running. We don't really need ProFTP right now, so you don't need that to be running. Doesn't matter though. So just make sure MySQL and Apache are running, both of those two. And then in the Volumes tab, this is where it's slightly different. It's not much different, so don't worry about that. But all you need to do is go to the Volumes tab and click this Mount button. And when you click Mount, it's going to mount XAMPP to point to this directory here, this folder. So if I click Mount, you'll see it gives me the option to unmount it. This has been mounted now, all right? And if I click this Explore button right here, it opens up this folder. So what it's done is it's just opened this folder right here. So this folder right here is going to be where your website sits, all right? Specifically in this htdocs folder, okay? So htdocs, you can see I've got all my sites here. These are all my other sites, but this htdocs folder is where all your websites are going to go. So anytime in the course when you see us working in the htdocs folder, that's what this folder is, all right? So your website contents goes in here, and if you ever want to get to this folder again, just go back to here and click Explore, or manually go to this address in Finder by clicking Go and then go to Folder and typing in opt lamp. All right. So the last thing to do is go to the Network tab and make sure this localhost part right here is enabled. So click Enable on that, and you see it turns green right here. And all you need to do, the only thing that's going to be slightly different to how we do it in the videos, is instead of going to just localhost like this, you're going to go to localhost /8080, alright? So you see it gets this XAMPP screen because you know it's worked, alright? So instead of just going to localhost on its own, you go to localhost /8080, okay? And then / whatever your website name is going to be called. So demo we use in the video, and then your index.php page, for example. So just make sure localhost you have the /8080. And that's it, that's the only difference. Any more questions, just let me know and I'll be happy to help you out.